Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Destiny. I'm Death from Above. I wanted to just express an idea and a thought I had in my head. Now, I was looking at Reddit, as I'm wont to do. Normally, I'll look at the Destiny Reddit. I look at any video games Reddit that I like, and I just see what's going on in the game, and see what's happening. And I ran across a Reddit thread today in the Destiny Reddit talking about how grateful they were to Bungie for listening and making the game for the solo player good, fun, and rewarding. And he was saying he had hit max light without ever doing the raid, without ever doing trials, without ever doing any of these high-level activities that they're very rewarding activities, but they require a lot of teams, or they require a lot of skill to solo, so they're not really soloable. But he was saying how grateful he was to Bungie for listening and being a game now that the solo players can progress in, as well as the teams and the groups and the trials players and the the raid players, people like that. And I just wanted to kind of echo that and talk about my history with the game and just say thanks, Bungie, because I'm one of those solo players most of the time, and I really appreciate how the game has evolved. I still want there to be things that are very, very hard to get, even for solo players that may require a group, because that's part of what makes this game so good, is being able to get a team together and conquer these massive things like the raids. But as a solo player, most of the time, I want to be able to keep up in some way. Now, that may mean that I don't get to have all the gear or all the guns, but my light level can keep up or something like that. So I feel like they have heard that. Now, what happened with me in Destiny? I've been playing Destiny since day one. I didn't get into the beta, but I played it since day one. And I remember back in vanilla Destiny, before the Dark Below, when the only way to hit max light was to do the raid, to do the Vault of Glass. And I just absolutely did not have time to set a group up and to do the whole raid. I'm a dad. I have two small children. I have a full-time job. I have a wife. I have other responsibilities besides video games. So, and even running the YouTube channel that I have, even though it's just fun, it's just a hobby and I love it. It takes time away from gaming, surprisingly. So I have maybe an hour a day to sit down and actually play. And that's not like an hour block. That's like 15 minutes here, 20 minutes there, stuff like that. So I really appreciate where the game has come. But I remember in the past, in vanilla Destiny, when the Vault of Glass was the only way to get it, I would watch the streamers, I would watch Gothalion, I would watch Broman, I'd watch them run the raid and stay 29 forever, and I'm sitting here at 27, 28, never being able to progress, because there was just no way I was going to do the hard raid, because I didn't have a consistent team, and the times that I would do it, I would LFG, and they would be kind of inconsistent at best. I can usually spot out a pretty good LFG team, know when to hang out, know when not to, but it was a bit of a struggle in year one, early vanilla Destiny, to hit anywhere above like mid-tier light. So I really appreciate where the game has come, and I kind of want to just say thanks, Bungie. I really do appreciate it. I'm one of those solo players that is really benefiting from where the game has gone and how it has grown. So I'm really enjoying it, and I'm having a lot of fun, and I hope you guys are too. But yeah, back in vanilla Destiny, I had like a couple Vault of Glass armor pieces. I tried the hard raid, I think, towards the end, right before the Dark Blade was about to drop. And, Iron Banner was fun, but it wasn't what it is now back then. You could just run it, get a couple things, that was about it. You weren't going to absolutely go to max light with Iron Banner. And that was the only other option besides raiding. Trials didn't exist. Faction packages didn't give you anything near max light. It was just raid or nothing. And now that we have literally, more than two handfuls worth of options and ways to get to max light. Like I'm 382 and I've been playing like an hour a day since launch. But my other characters are also 380s-ish. So all my characters have been slowly growing. There's no ceiling to this. I'll hit 400. I'll open faction packages to 390. I'll do Iron Banner to 400. I'll get exotic Ingrams to 400. I will do the raid. I will do the trials. I will do those things, but I can't do them every weekend on all three characters. That's just how it goes. I'll get in there a couple times, get the guns that I want, do the trials till I get flawless this season, and then I'll just enjoy what I do. I just like the day-to-day. I like that there's things you can jump in and jump out of. that are fun, that are rewarding up to max light. I don't know. The game is the best it's been for me in a long time, and I understand there's always complaints, but a game can't ever be perfect in my mind. It needs to be striving for perfection, but if it ever thinks it's perfect, that means it's about to take a tumble. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this the best Destiny has ever been, or do you miss the days of the Vault of Glass, or do you miss the days of House of Wolves? I know I had fun in all those eras, but I like the game probably the most right now than I ever have liked it. And it's just so much fun. There's so much to do. I used to get frustrated with vanilla Destiny because I couldn't accomplish everything in the game. Like, I wanted to do all the bounties every day. I wanted to hit all the things every week. And I would get frustrated if I can't do it. Now I'm just sitting here and I'm like, I can pick one thing to do this week. Everything else just gets to wait. So like when Iron Banner comes around, I'll do Iron Banner that week and nothing else. So one week it'll be like, I'll do Nightfalls this week. And the next week it'll be like, I'm going to get the raid done on one character this week. So I'm to the point where I'm going to get the raid done eventually, and I will live stream it. I'll probably put it up on my channel. You can see the loot. We'll go into detail about that later. But what do you guys think? Like I said, is this the best Destiny's ever been? Or what do you think was better? Or what do you think would make it better? Leave me some feedback. This video went longer than I expected, but it was kind of a thought I had in my head of just saying I'm really enjoying Destiny where it is, and I really appreciate Bungie for kind of listening to the fans. I know it's not the hardcore players, you know, that they're listening to. It's kind of the mass players, but, you know, I'm one of those guys. But like I said, I still do enjoy the challenges being there, too, for when I can get to them. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think. And I'm going to get out of here. You guys have an awesome day. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you've enjoyed this. Subscribe if you want to see more. And share the video if you want to help the channel grow, because it really does help. And I really do appreciate it. But until then, I'm Death from Above, and I will see you later. See you. Bye.